Howdy, ladies and gentlemen. Nike rocks my socks here, being a real man like always, bringing you the game that I've bragged so much about, just being superior to every other COD in the world. MW2, as I walk into a wall and just kind of have a retard moment to start the game off. But, alas, I had some really good free-for-alls on this game that I wanted to show, but somehow that file got deleted, and I don't know, I delete stuff a lot of the time because, I mean, I just got so many clips and so many, like, movies and TV shows on my computer that I'm always running about 50 gigs free. And it's a good 300 gig hard drive, and it's got another backup one that's even more than that, but I always like to keep 50 to 100 free, so I delete everything here and there and then whatnot. But it pisses me off because free-for-all is like what I started playing when I started playing Call of Duty. Like, I just remember for months on months, it was just straight up free for all, straight up free for all. And it started off really bad, like not even winning. And I remember being excited just to be in the top three. And then I actually remember perfectly the day when I decided I wanted to get good. This kid was just wrecking in a free for all game, like just back to back to back. He was going 30-1, 30-5, and just wrecking people. And the game I most vividly remember is on Favela when he went 30-2. And I was just like, how do you do that? There's so many buildings, and you just really can't camp on this map. How did you do that? I don't know, man. I'm just pretty good. What the fuck? Dude, you're like God on this game. And then over time, I look and like at 30-2 gameplays. I mean, it's still something. It's hard to do, but I mean, it's not out of my range. All the free-for-alls I had was 30-5 and under. I think a couple 30 and below 10s were snuck in there. But I mean, it's just, I know how to play the game a lot better now. As you can see how I'm playing here, I'm playing MW2 how I used to play it. Real defensive-like, and if you were to compare this type of gameplay to my Black Ops 2 gameplays, you would see that I'm always running in Black Ops 2. I'm always doing something. And to a certain extent, that's kind of carried over into MW2 here as I go back to it. But for the most part, like, when I first started playing, man, I was a camper. Like, I know I was a camper. Up there to my left is a nuke building. I would camp that at every single map, do my double claymore. You can see I got the claymores equipped, and thank goodness for Astros. I heard that guy a mile away, which is something I really liked in this game, and that I'm really excited for in Ghost, is that it seems like they're trying to buff their sound system shenanigans again, give a little advantage to the people who actually have a headset. Because, hell, I went out of my way and bought this, you know? I mean, hell, I want to be able to use it, and the Raficas let me down. Why, Raficas? I put so much faith in you. I think I switched them out after that because I was like, I'm not dealing with the Raficas again. I love them, but I mean, you just got to go with the shotgun in this game. And that's another thing that I never really had a problem with when I was playing MW2 before all these other CODs came out. I wanted to use, you know, what I thought was fun, what I thought was awesome. Here's my, this is actually an old class I'm using. This is actually like the only gun that I use religiously while I did my free-for-alls. It was the ACR with red dot, and back then I wasn't even using stopping power. I was using Ghost Pro, I think it was, because I mean I knew it was a good perk even back then, even before the original Black Ops came out and became a great fucking sin to stay off the radar. But I digress. So it's an old class. I'm using the Raficas and all this good shenanigans. And like I was saying, playing the new CODs has smartened me up a whole bunch. Like when I go back to MW2 now, I'm not trying to pick the guns that, you know, I'm gonna have fun playing with. I'm picking the guns that I know are gonna do good. Save for this game, because this was towards the end of my gaming for that night. So I was just like, man, I've been going try hard all night. Let me see if I can do something with these other classes. And it's a very sentimental, you know, nostalgic class for me here. It feels weird saying that about a video game class in a game, but you know, I mean, hell, this is where I started. You know, you want to talk roots, you want to listen to me talk about how great and good this game is. Well, here's what I started out playing. Except I have stopping power on this class because I can't live without it. And COD Ghost is bringing it back in a way. With that, as soon as I get the streak, homeboy comes up. And I thought I was sly, because that dude was in the lobby a couple times, for a couple games. And I had him pretty much pegged the entire time, and he finally got a sneaky one by on me, which, you know, I mean, it happens. You know, there's, gosh, I can just talk for days about this. I'm about to go off on another tangent. there's so much you could do in this game. Like, that's what I love about this game, and that I don't really like about the other games. And you can attribute that to what I just said, that I become a smarter player and I want to use things that I know are good. But in this game, you could be lethal with anything. You know, you could be lethal with an ACR with a red dot unsilenced. You could be lethal with my beast-ass fucking tar. You could be beast with an LMG. You could be beast with a sniper. You could be beast with a care package in your hand running around knifing people with marathon and lightweight. You can be a beast with fucking dual claymores. You can be a beast with Simtexes. You can be a beast with damn near anything. You can be a beast with the fucking, it's not a stinger, but a javelin, man. A fucking javelin, man. You gotta be shitting me. You can be beast with anything in this game, and that's what I love so much. It gave you such a variety. It's like, oh, okay, I've spent 2 or 3 games doing this. Let me switch over to this now, and all of a sudden you got 2 or 3 more games of life right there. And then that's only touching on one other thing you could do, and you could go for days on that. You know, you could play pistols only, and here, I never really climbed up there back in the days, and I never ever got to that spot. So I was seeing if I could walk across that, but you phase through it. And that's what I'm saying about these maps, man. Like on my last commentary, I think I was bragging about how these maps were so diverse. I mean, look at this, man. You can jump on this to jump on that to get to there, and it's just fucking awesome. And again, it looks like Ghosts are bringing these big maps back, and it's not these rowdy-ass maps that have been in MW2 and Black Ops 2. And I'd say Black Ops to an extent. You know, I mean, I remember hating the Black Ops maps when they came out, but, I mean, fuck, I'd take the Black Ops maps over the Black Ops 2 and MW3 maps any day of the week. Give me some fucking freedom in this. Don't just confine me to a map and give me the same old guns and do the same old damage, and there's only 2 or 3 guns that you know is going to beast, and you can't go around knifing because you're going to get, I mean, gosh, they just took out so much of what makes Call of Duty diverse and fun, and they tried... You know, I can go down each and every game and tell you what they try to do and what direction they tried to take, and I enjoy the competitive scene, I really do, but Black Ops 2, it was all competitive, and it wasn't a good type of competitive like I want. Like, I don't see the fun in running around a corner and being head-on with somebody and who has the best connection or who's using the better gun to win that fight. I want to be like these maps where you don't know where the enemy's coming from. You got to set yourself up at an advantage to be able to detect these flank routes and how to counter them. And on the offense is what I love, because I'm an offensive player, man. I love to be able to outthink somebody. Somebody's coming up or down the driveway. Oh, looks like they're coming down. I beat Dad home by like a half hour. So, hey, how's it going? Going real slow there. Hi, how you doing? Goodbye. That's odd for a commentator. But anyway. So, yeah, this gameplay is about to be wrapped up, I think, here in a minute or so, but gosh, I'm so bummed I didn't get my free-for-all gameplays out, because those were really good, and those were really high-action things. Here, you just kind of see me run around and get a kill here and there. And I didn't really get on too many good streaks, as I get, like, what, my 2nd streak of the game, maybe 3rd. Oh, excuse me. Oh gosh, maybe not. I lied. Oh, the Raffica's finally come in handy for the Harrier at the end of the game. Twice? Ooh, get cheeky with it. I know my brother's going to be coming around there. I mean, look at this. I have so many options on where I want to go right now. So I duck down, I call this, and how the fuck did he... That cheeky little bastard. How did he know I was there? He must have just barely seen me. But anyway, gameplay's coming to a close, like I said. Actually, I think we got about 30 seconds left, so I don't really know what to talk about. And I hate when commentators do this. And I hate when I do it. Look at me. I tried to get cheeky. I was like, you better not be up there, you bitch. How the fuck did I survive that? Thank you for the Harrier for coming in with the save right there. But yeah, I hate when it comes down to like the end of the commentary. And just the commentators don't know what to say. So I think it's going to end here in a few seconds. I'm going to stay silent for about 10 seconds, say a couple words, be silent for another 10 seconds, and there's your gameplay. I saw that on IGN when somebody was going over the Ghost gameplay a couple weeks ago. Like, actually, it wasn't IGN, I'm sorry IGN, much love to you. It was Rev 3 Games. The dude was just like, in this and that and that, I don't really play this game, da-da-da-da-da-da. But there you see my final score, I'm something of a beast, I'm Nike Rocks My Socks, MW2, the real OG, peace.